But I think they're saying that they gave that nigga an injection or some shit like that.
Yeah, he had like an injection in his knee or something like that.
Some shit that don't even sound productive or positive.
I want my knee to be not needed injection.
I need my knee, not need. Ooh.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Talk to him.
Shut up.
We might just get hit with the Reaper.
That's a bit, bro. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast. The only podcast. Man, when we do something quite literally different every single day.
Bro, where's my lip chapped? My lips feel so chapped. I don't know where it's at. I'm sick.
Exhibit A.
Bro, stop. There we go.
And the Exhibit A where we do something different every single day.
Bro, leave me alone.
Oh, man. What's worse, seeing an ashy nigga or a nigga with extremely chapped lips?
Ooh, ashy. Because with chapped lips, you can't the person whose lips are chapped, they can feel it, but they can't see it. If you're ashy, you can look at your arm and be like, oh my gosh, I look insane.
Yeah, because you can still lick your lips. You can't.
That helps to a point. You can't really. I think some people can lick their. I'm not one of those people, but I think some people can.
That's just a crazy thing to do in public. You can lick your lips in public, and it's not gonna be crazy.
You lick your elbow in public, they'll Salem witch trial you or something.
They gonna tell you to call that number. It's like, nigga, you on drugs? What's going on? Oh man, a lot of every time we say a lot of things, I feel like I'm gassing it, but this time, bro, there's a lot of things to talk about. But first and foremost, we gotta talk about niggas. I gotta shut the fuck up and make some drums, nigga. We gotta talk about some niggas shutting the fuck up and making some drums,
bro,
nigga.
But before we even get to that, bro, we have to get out ahead of the conversation, even though we're not ahead of the conversation because this happened a while ago. But I digress. But I need to apologize to J. Cole, Jermaine, I don't know your middle name, Cole. When you first apologized for that diss track that was low-key sort of weak, and you took everything back and you was like, take it off of streaming, I was like, man, I love J. Cole, but you was a hoe. Now after I hear all this other stuff, all this beef stuff, all these means, all this white boy, all this BBL Drizzy stuff, I forgive you, J. Cole. And you may wonder why we're talking about rap music, but it's because rap music is a sport. That shit is not a sport. I hate when people say that so much.
He said rap beef is a competitive sport.
I hate when people say that. I'm like, this is music, bro. It's not no sport. Shut up.
I've never seen sports be so subjective in my life. I can think it's bad and somebody can think it's good. How can that be competition?
Nah, sports is like that too, because people hate on LeBron and all that.
There's a winner and a loser in sports.
Fair enough.
No matter what this nigga Kendrick drop. That nigga Kendrick can drop some ass.
I feel
there'll still be a few niggas that's gonna be like, nah, y'all just ain't really tapped in, yo.
People already chose their whoever they think won the whole thing is gonna win the whole thing. People already chose their sides.
LeBron, MJ.
Honestly, yeah.
You can't convince nobody from one part to the other, so I get it, man. Nah, man, J. Cole, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not apologizing, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Because, at the end of the day, there's still better ways to go about this. I see your vision, but even back then, I saw there's just certain things. There's certain things you said at Dreamville that I'm just not gonna let go. If you was on this kind of timing of, I'm not with the beef shit and this is just kind of whatever, I'd get you. But there's just certain things that you said I'm not letting go. One of those things being, I got my chin out.
Take whatever punch or whatever.
Insane.
Having your chin out is a crazy statement.
Yeah, nah, but this was the even crazier one. couldn't sleep for 72 hours. You see, I can't forgive that, my nigga. Because what was you afraid to go to sleep for?
All you said was you didn't like his albums, and he was tossing, like, he was lying. He was lying, so that's why he was tossing and turning. But I don't think it was that serious.
Nah, I was imagining that nigga was sleeping. And that nigga was tossing and turning and had that fucking what's that Kendrick Lamar scream?
He walking with the Kendrick Street.
Hey, dead ass! I'm gonna make that bitch a sound. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna find that sound, put that bitch on the soundboard. But yeah, man, Rick Ross is making this shit like I'm kind of over it now because Rick Ross is fucking it up for me.
Why? Rick Ross funny, bro. I think Rick Ross is winning this whole thing to me, bro.
Rick Ross as the shit talker, yes. That shit that he dropped, that
was hard. You tripping?
I listened to it one time. That was hey, he's one of my favorite rappers of all time. I just wasn't feeling the record, yo.
Really? I thought that was hard, bro.
It's just like nobody talking to this nigga, bro.
Drake was he said, why is he? I mean, Drake was talking to him. He was like, why is Rick Ross jumping into it? He turned it 50.
Exactly. Like, why was Rick Ross in here to begin with? I was really just focused on the Kendrick Drake thing.
I'm confused why everybody's in this. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Hey, did you see that RDC video?
Which one? Oh yeah. Where like everybody like Chance to rap with him. He was like, Chance, get out of here.
And he made that little ugly ass Chance and then he be
what the or whatever he
that. And then Leland was dancing like he was Diddy. That shit fucking.
I didn't figure that out. I was like, why is he doing it? Then I saw it like, oh my god, that was Diddy. I started crying, bro. Them RDC dudes are funny, bro.
They was deep in that hole. Rick Ross was in there. Said, don't talk about the boss. The boss is here. I dropped this crack. The beef is over.
Bro, but I feel like that's really why J. Cole left, because everybody started saying white boy. And I'm not mixed, so I don't know how that feels, but that probably hurt Drake so much hearing people call him white boy. But then him like calling his mom and saying, "Oh my gosh, mom, they're being racist." That's peak white person thing.
They was OD with that. There was some niggas I was like, I knew Drake was a white boy when I saw his contact was mom. I was like, what are y'all calling your mamas?
Yeah, that's my mom is mom in my phone. Like, I'm so
God, it is. What a goat emoji, because she really be coming through for a nigga, but like, it is mom.
People just be saying stuff, bro. People just be saying stuff.
They be saying stuff. And that Creole. I know you saw that Creole lady that been crying on the TL.
But I don't ever want to. Don't bring her. I don't want to see that. I'm so tired of that whole everything, bro. I don't want to talk about that. I just I'm trying to figure out how to like block those videos from my social media. I don't ever want to see that again, bro. Yeah, I do not care.
That right there told me that we will literally argue about anything. Literally any fucking thing.
Man, bro.
And I'm tired of that woman crying, because
I think everybody just need to shut up and make some drums, bro.
Some of y'all don't need to make no drums. Y'all need to just shut up.
Yeah.
Forever, actually.
Well, low-key, I'm sort of ready for this whole beef, whatever, to end, bro. Because people doing like all these AI, this, that, and the third. And then Drake is like sending drummers to It's just like, I just want to hear people rap, bro. Like, just get on with it. It's becoming a little too much, but it is funny. And telling Metro to dropping the beat out and telling Metro to shut his whole ass up and make some drums
that's very funny.
One of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
And because all he can do is respond by making drums.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was him in Drumline.
That wasn't him.
Oh, I thought it was him.
No, he just
damn. Multifaceted, nigga. Nah, that ass. I thought it was. So damn, this nigga really do be making drums. Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hold on. Before we move on, since everybody want to be jumping into this motherfucker, Who would really surprise you as a nigga that would hop in with the next like diss from like by Drake?
Like having a diss for Drake.
Yeah, having a diss for Drake like this. Oh, it's like a 20v1 and everybody got balloons, nigga. Like who would be the most surprising nigga that you find hilarious?
I think French Montana just because he can't rap, so it'd be the worst song I ever heard in my life.
Huh?
No, Kanye jumping in would be funny because, like, yes, Kanye don't like Drake, but Kanye is also like insane, clinically insane. So it'd be whatever he says would be hilarious. So that would be funny. I want to see Kanye say something. I want to see Kanye say something because he needs to say something.
Damn, mine is so unserious.
Who are you finna say?
I was finna say V's. Cause I'm like, bro, why the fuck V? Yo, why the fuck is V's? The fuck does V's got beef with that nigga for? Cause I can see that nigga mumbling into that shit too.
Bro, did you see that video? It was like them little baby videos or whatever. He be rapping, and there's always V's in the background, like, yeah, this hard. It'd be the worst. It'd be the worst song known to man, bro. He's just a supportive friend. He's just a supportive friend.
Yes, bro. I can hear that nigga. I'm like, yo, all right, bro, nigga. Another one. I don't want to hear that nigga ever have beef with nobody, bro. Just vibe. Another nigga I had was Orlando Brown.
Nah, the person who need to jump in is Diddy, bro.
Fuck no, that nigga don't need to jump in nothing. Keep his little freaky boy freaked out bars. I'm cool, bro.
Oh my gosh. I feel like if Diddy jumped in, everybody would just like stop and just everybody was just like, I know you ain't talking.
What you gonna diss this nigga on?
Y'all all do the same thing, but
high key,
neither
bro.
here nor there.
High fucking key. Oh
man. But
this ain't a fire drill, nigga. This
is the real thing. But we have to move on. We gotta talk about real sports, you know. And that means the WNBA. Because we support the W. Although I'm not gonna lie, I hate when they call it the W. I don't think
I found it hard when you call it the W.
I don't know. I can't get into. I don't know why it just doesn't.
You rather just say the WNBA?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the W feels like a force. I don't know.
The W. That bitch sound hard.
I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. Even though they've been saying it forever, but still.
Maybe when Juju Watkins becomes the face.
She'll never be the face as long as Caitlin Clark's in the WNBA. And with that being said, the WNBA draft, it did happen, and Caitlin Clark was obviously the number one pick.
Absolutely. Shout out to her.
She went to the Indiana Fever.
Fever.
And to say some of the other standout like players who, I mean, they're all standouts who were drafted, but some of the other more notable players. Cameron Brink, she went number 2 to the LA Sparks. Okay, I can't remember what their team was. Then Camila Cardoso, the center for South Carolina, she went to Chicago, the Chicago Sky, as well as Angel Reese, who was the number 7th pick. And Aaliyah Edwards out of UConn, she went to the Washington Mystics. Okay.
Yeah. She a dog. But yeah, man. That had one of the highest viewerships. I think the highest viewership. Maybe.
Yeah. I wish I would have bookmarked the graph it showed, but just know it was like low. Very, very high. Just know it had literally millions of viewers.
Yeah, don't quote me on it, but I do believe it was like peaked out at 2.3 mil versus the 500,000 last year. Which is crazy because I watched both. And this was the first year that they allowed an audience into the draft.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So they sold tickets. They sold out in the first 15 minutes. It was in New York. I was like, okay, bet. I'm fucking with this vibe. Shout out to that girl from Iowa that was like in the stands and got drafted.
Oh yeah.
Like she put her name in the ring but it was just like okay, like if I get drafted, cool. If I don't, cool. But I'm here to support Caitlin Clark. But it was almost like the Price is Right.
Yeah.
And it's like her, and she's like, oh fuck, hey,
Me?
let's get it.
Okay. I ain't think it was gonna happen, but cool.
That's what's up. Now we're glad that these women are, making money.
Sure.
And I got a whole other hot take about WNBA, so I'm not gonna fret on it too much. I'm finna cook. I'm finna cook some women on at the end of this podcast. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry.
It sounds problematic, but
yeah.
But we move.
We fucking move. That being said, we'll talk about the main thing that people had an issue with, and that was the treatment of Caitlin Clark getting her Nike deal. Was reportedly over 8 figures.
Shams didn't have the exact numbers, which is surprising because of Shams, but he said not less than $20 million, which is insane. Like, shout out to Caitlin Clark. That's very, very tough. Because that WNBA salary, she only making like $76,000 her first year. So her real money coming from Nike. So shout out to Nike for giving her that sponsorship, and shout out to her.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her. But this is a reason why a lot of people were cheering for Caitlin Clark, but also understood, especially when it comes to a signature shoe, that, okay, there's been other people that been waiting for their signature shoe, and y'all been bullshitting. Specifically, Asia Wilson. Now, I will admit, because we've been on this podcast before and talked about Asia Wilson, mainly because she was I think Sabrina Ionescu was on the cover for something. Meanwhile, I don't know if it was 2K. I don't know.
It was something like that. It was something like that. I remember.
It was something like that, and we got on this podcast and we're like, yo, we're talking about a 2-time back-to-back MVP, a back-to-back WNBA champion, 2 to 3-time POY.
Yeah.
The shorty's like 26, 27. She in her fucking prime. She is quite literally the best player in the WNBA currently. And y'all are not marketing her, and y'all putting other people over her. So she's been getting the disrespect. This is nothing new. And even LeBron was like, yo, she needs her signature. LeBron was talking about her needing her signature shoe like 9 months ago, 10 months ago. So the fact that they're already in the works with Caitlin Clark had a lot of people in outrage. And then you have other people that's like, Caitlin Clark is WNBA. Caitlin Clark is women's basketball. Of course they're going to market her. Of course, da-da-da-da. And I wanted to pull this graphic up because I felt like niggas needed to see this. And this is what we like to call agenda pushing. Okay, guys? This is agenda pushing 101. Sporting news. I don't even know. Niggas just get a blue check mark for anything.
No, they're a real thing. I heard that.
Well, they can be a real thing and still be on some bullshit. Caitlin Clark is expected to receive a signature shoe from Nike per Shams. Here would be the list of active WNBA players with a current signature shoe. Now, I liked how they revised this since we last talked about it, because now they were at first this was like Nike, like here are current Nike X, Y, and Z, because I was about to say the first flaw in this is that Breonna Stewart is not not with Nike. She's with Puma. She was with Nike. Nike wouldn't give her a signature shoe. She moved to Puma. Puma gave her a shoe immediately, and it's selling very well. Shit, Michael Porter Jr. wear that bitch. And on top of this is where a whole bunch of casual women will use this and be like, this that bullshit I'm talking about. Ain't no black women doing X, Y, and Z. They're not having black women with signature shoes. I'm gonna stop you right there. This is still incorrect because Candace Parker has signature shoes. She's currently having signature shoes. And she's had them for quite some time. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I think the most recent one was like in 2021, 2022. And granted, she's a vet. She's an OG in this shit. But she's still an active WNBA player. And I think there's one more that may have a shoe that I'm not mistaken. But the moral of the story is people like this know exactly what they're doing. You know exactly what you're doing when you make a post like this You're here to farm engage. You understand that there's already an outrage, and there's already like this unnecessary. I don't even want to say race war, but it's just like whenever we have stuff with Caitlin Clark, it feels so unnecessarily like racial.
I mean, the U.S. is a racist country.
Oh,
So
for sure.
like everything's always gonna get like translated into like race relations, whether or not we want it to happen. And like you see that happen with sort of the whole Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark thing, even though it wasn't necessarily a versus thing, but like it was Angel Reese. She was the popping one in college last year, and then it was like, okay, we like Caitlin Clark was good and she was better than Angel Reese, but she wasn't. People didn't know her that well until this year, I feel like.
Yeah.
And like I sort of think that was a sort of response to the whole Angel Reese and LSU rise up, you know?
Right.
So like so everything's always gonna get broken down to race, whether we like it or not.
Absolutely. And I agree. I just feel like this has felt a little bit more racial than it's been in a while when it comes to like sports. Like it's one of those things where like when it comes to Caitlin Clark, it does seem like there's nothing she can do organically without somebody saying, had she been a black woman, this would be different. And normally I could see that side, but then there's times where I'm just like, I feel like we are shifting. You know, we're blaming the wrong people. I need people to understand. I just think that WNBA has been horrible at marketing. NBA has been horrible at marketing women, and this is the first time that they've deliberately gone out their way to do it correctly. And now people are feeling some type of way because there's plenty of talented women that are probably more talented than her right now that should have gotten a red carpet rollout. Shit, you got the best player in the fucking world.
She should have been had the whole red carpet rollout.
And people, and you're gonna have casuals now that say, "Hey, yo, she's just Asia's just not marketable." What are you fucking talking about, nigga? Like, what? At that point, it's just like marketability has nothing to do with she has personality. So I don't know, man. At the end of the day, she's gonna move the sport, and it's one of those younger sibling issues. Like, yeah, the older sibling got mad strict and didn't have the same life as the youngest child.
Yeah.
So that's how
I feel like there's gonna be more stories, or not necessarily, or I think there's gonna be stories that come out with a whole bunch of like the WNBA veterans and like the older players who are retired. They're gonna start sounding like the NBA vets, where they're like, "Oh man, they couldn't play in my era," and how like Shaq always hits on Gobert because Gobert got like that. He keeps getting like $80 million contracts and blah blah blah, and Shaq never had the chance to make that much money, even though he would in today's NBA. But it's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, this is the popularity. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted more visibility. Y'all wanted more eyes on the sport. Hey, you got it.
This is what comes with it, unfortunately.
Be careful what you wish for, my nigga.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
But moving from one draft to another draft, the NFL draft, it's next week. It's in like 6 days. So we have to talk about it. And we got to bring up some predictions, or predictions, just something. So what are some of the things that you've told me off air before the pod, like you haven't really seen much buzz about this, not NBA, but NFL draft. Why do you think that is?
Well, maybe it might be like a personal thing for me because I'm just not really locked in.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna hold you. Just not really locked in. Y'all niggas know who my team is. These niggas lie in my face every day talking about all in. Once I saw the writing on the wall, stop giving a fuck, honestly. I was
real.
like, y'all just gonna have to catch me in September because I know the script. Nigga.
That's real.
So I was watching WNBA discourse because when women flame other women, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little entertaining. But that's besides the point. After my quick casual look at the mock draft, I'm here to tell you my bold predictions that I did no research on. All right. First things first, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right now, Michael Penix Jr. will be the best quarterback in this draft. Book that shit, man.
I agree. I agree. I don't care. I agree. There's all like every draft. I think I said it a couple times. Like every draft is really only like 2 good quarterbacks. You're lucky if you get a third one. I think Michael Penix. He's gonna be one of the 2 quarterbacks that's good. I don't know who the other one's gonna be, but he's gonna be one of the quarterbacks. I'll tell you that much.
The second prediction I have is I feel like Jaden Daniels will be overrated. Not because there's anything wrong with him. It's just I feel like his decision making is gonna have that nigga sideline for years to come. I was looking at that nigga highlights. Not gonna lie, this nigga be trying a lot of shit.
He played like a Looney Tunes. He played like what's the name? Wild E. Coyote. He played like him. He just keeps every time he gets hit, it's like a piano got dropped on him, bro. Every time he gets hit, it's like that.
And I don't want to say that he gets hit so dramatically because I feel like these hits are very hard. But god damn,
he gets hit so dramatic. Like it's some Looney Tunes stuff. Like it's like he get hit and like you fly through the wall. You just see like the outline of him. Like it's some stuff like that, bro.
He be trying some shit that I've seen Johnny Manziel do, but he just fail at it. Like he'll just jump in midair into like the line of scrimmage and then just get folded midair and then brought to. I'm like, whoa.
Like people tried to compare him to Lamar, but like the thing with Lamar is he has agility. Like Jaden Daniels is fast, but he don't wiggle like that. Lamar does a good job of not getting hit. I almost called him Jaden McDaniels. I think I did earlier, but Jaden Daniels, he does a good job of getting hit, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if he seeks contact. It's just like he's a magnet to it. And he tried to hurdle. He was like 2nd and 5, and like the line was all around him. Like he was in a crowded pocket, and he tried to run up and just hurdle the D line. They were standing straight up. It's just like, and they caught him obviously, and they could have murdered him, but they set him down gently. So he should be grateful for that. But he just be doing stupid stuff like that. I have no idea why.
The nigga be so bored, bro. He be so fucking bold.
I don't know how long his career is going to last if he plays like that, but it will be entertaining because there's going to be some highlights that's amazing. There's going to be some lowlights that are also amazing because it's just going to be so funny.
Yeah. I don't want to. I feel bad for talking shit about people's names, but.
No, talk shit.
Kool-Aid McKinstry really just, I don't know. Is that his real name or is that just.
No, his real name isn't Kool-Aid. I forget his real name, but it's not Kool-Aid.
I don't know. I think people need to stop being cute on these mock drafts. Like stop put niggas' official names, bro.
I mean, if that's what everybody called him, that's what people know him as, Kool-Aid. What is his government actually? Let's find that out.
Nah, if his government is ridiculous, then I can understand. Did they call sauce?
Yeah, they call him sauce.
That might
cool. Cool.
Wait,
like, it's not a hard name, but like
making it sound like it's a difficult thing to say.
It's weird. Let me show. It's weird to pronounce. Like
JaQuincy?
Is it JaQuincy or
JaQuincy just sounds OD.
But I feel like if they're named a JaQuincy, they would put a J instead of a G. I don't know, but he's from Birmingham, so that tells you everything you need to know.
Never mind.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep calling him Kool-Aid. I'm gonna keep calling him.
You know what? Did you see that? You don't be on TikTok for real.
Nah.
I don't know. There's like the song, and there's like the sound. You know, black people.
Oh no, yeah. You know, that's he has a very black people ass name.
Yeah. And then finally, I'm here to have one of the boldest takes.
All right, let's hear it.
I hate to say it. Bo Nix might be that best white quarterback in this draft, man.
All right, bro.
Just not seeing it just not really seeing it from these other.
It's been a great episode, guys. It's been a great episode. We'll catch y'all next week because I can't believe he just said this nonsense.
It's not that I have any faith in Bo as much as I'm just not really impressed with these white quarterbacks that's coming out this year. Like, I don't know, man. Drake Mays is not really the eye test. You know what I mean? Niggas that go to basketball schools kind of, they just
That's real. That's
they
real.
make me nervous. I think about them Duke niggas. And I think
I'm
about
trying to
Daniel
think
Jones.
who was like the last good player from a basketball school. I honestly can't think
I just bad plot, you know what I mean?
because I ain't never heard nobody going crazy out of UConn. Kentucky has, I think, the defensive Josh Allen is from Kentucky.
Well, quarterback though.
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't do it. You low key. That could be a theory. Ain't no good quarterback from the basketball school. That could be a theory. I don't know.
It don't matter how hard you ball in college. It's just until somebody prove me wrong. The only person that can prove me wrong at this point right now is Will Levis. And you know how you feel about that nigga.
Will Levis is not a good quarterback.
Exactly. The nigga came from Kentucky, I think. So
yeah.
Shit, that might turn into a football school.
And Daniel Jones, he went to Duke.
He went to Duke.
Dang.
Man. Not saying that they won't be in the league, but it's just like, will you be good? The eye test from Bo Nix. Like I said, this has nothing to do with Bo Nix as much as it is like, do you really want to put your faith in JJ? You know what I mean?
No.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's my boldest prediction. And that's all I have for the NFL mock 2024 draft. From a nigga that did absolutely zero research. Nigga, this is called casual. This is my casual takes.
No, I liked your takes because your last take it was terrible actually because Bo Nix it's not a hot take, it's not a surprise. Bo Nix, he will not be a good quarterback in the NFL. And if I'm wrong, we will delete this episode from existence. So
and I never said he was gonna be the best quarterback. I just say he's gonna be the best white quarterback.
But I sort of I don't think none of the white quarterbacks gonna be good for real. My bold prediction is that JJ McCarthy is going to get somebody fired. I don't even know if that's a bold prediction, but he's gonna get somebody fired, bro. People keep talking about him like he's gonna be a top 3 pick in this draft. I hope he's not. Just for that GM job, I want him to keep his job so he can keep supporting his family. JJ McCarthy, he will not be. He's not going to be that guy. But my other prediction, I think Michael Penix, he going to end up I don't know how, but he's going to end up getting drafted in the first round.
Yeah, they got him going to the Raiders.
Yeah, I think the Raiders, they have like a high draft pick though, so I don't think they're going to get him with that. I think they're going to end up trading back into the first round for him, which would be dope because, like I said, we both said, he's going to be good. So,
I will say I am a little disappointed in Penix.
Why?
Because I finally saw like what he looked like under that do-rag. I don't think I saw a wave in sight. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate people like that so much, bro. There's no reason. If you don't got no wave, why are you wearing a do-rag, bro?
I'm not liking this. Not that you got to be a 360.
That might move him down. That might move him down draft boards. You done did all that.
I might Google image this shit. Hold on, nigga.
Wearing the do-rag with no waves, it will move you down my draft board. That's making me rethink what I initially thought. Maybe Caleb Williams will be the only good quarterback in this draft. I don't know.
He's a nigga that formerly had dreads. So take that with a grain of salt. This is not doing no justice for real. If you use this one, it looked like he may have some ripples, but there was one I saw like a while back. I was like, there's no waves.
Let me see.
I just can't tell on this one. Like you may have a little rip, maybe, who knows? But the way that nigga wears it religiously, you should be
bad, bro. That same silky purple one, bro.
Oh God, that nigga! Look at this. It's all over here. You don't ever see this nigga without it on. He kicked that bitch. Look, he keep it on.
I guess, bro.
That nigga should be like that strawberry hair growth nigga.
Strawberry man hair growth.
He should be on that kind of level the way this nigga has a do-rag on. Look at him.
Oh my gosh.
He wear it correctly every time. Look at him.
Yeah, no, that's a good do-rag. That's a good do-rag.
Good do-rag with some trash waves is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're talking about the NFL draft. I forgot to tell you the funniest thing that's happening as far as NFL draft. Now, the Washington Commanders, they pick second in the draft, as we all know. And they're going to draft a quarterback. And to figure that out, they're hosting, I think, the not Caleb Williams, but all the rest of the top 4 quarterbacks on a meeting, and that's going to be Drake May, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix, and I even think Bo Nix might be in there as well. But they're hosting them all on one meeting at the same time. Just like a group date with every single quarterback not named Caleb Williams. And
so they're all going to be on the same Zoom call?
No, it's in person.
So
they're all meeting up and they're all meeting up in Washington and just going on a group date.
The fuck is this? Love is Blind? Are these niggas doing real life bachelor shit?
Yes, bro. Like
what? On some, tell me why you should be the quarterback for the command.
Like, I don't even I wish they released video of that, because that's just, I want to see how that would go over.
Bro, be for real, bro.
And like, what are you supposed to do in that type of interaction? Like, because you already know people are gonna try to, oh, he's the alpha of the group and this, that, and the third. It's stuff like that is how JJ McCarthy's gonna end up the second pick, because he's gonna be the one telling all the stories and pulling people's chair out, just being kind and stuff like that, being the real leader and everything. That's gonna get him drafted earlier than everybody else, and everybody in Washington's gonna get fired.
It's like the NFL version of Pick Me.
That's really all the draft is.
Yeah, but like this is like the OD. Like, I'm putting it all on the line. Coach, owner, or governor. I don't know what they call them niggas no more.
They still call. They're not progressive like the NBA. They're still owners. They're still owners.
Yo, that is so. That should affect their team grade at the end of the season. That we always do, the grade letter.
Oh.
that shit right there drops you a letter grade off rip. You start with a B. Like if everybody starts with an A, you start with a B. Doing weird and dumb shit like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather be the Dallas Cowboys and fake all in than to do some shit like this. Is this gonna be televised?
I don't think so. It needs that would be the absolute funniest. I need this. I want to see that so bad, but I don't think it's gonna be televised.
That's so unserious, bro. That is so fucking unserious.
It's an unserious franchise, bro.
Right.
And I love it because they're in the NFC East.
You're right. Free wins.
Yeah. But speaking of unserious people, bro, we have to talk about possibly, is he the most unserious man in the NBA right now as it stands?
Well, I mean, he's no longer in the NBA, so I don't know.
But
not sure.
We are talking about Jontay Porter, who we talked to you guys about a couple times, maybe like last week and the week before. But
two pods ago, I think.
Yeah, 2 pods ago. So just to catch you guys up, he was alleged to have like been gambling on his own games, he bet on himself, and
legitly.
Why are you hating on somebody betting on himself, But it's neither here nor there, because he was betting on himself to lose, and it's no longer alleged because the NBA, they found out that, oh yeah, he did that shit, in the words of 50 Cent, and he has received a lifetime ban from violating the league's gaming rules. A lifetime ban. So he can't come back to the NBA unless he dies and comes back.
Niggas like me. And this is one of the few times where like he on this David Stern shit, but there's still gonna be a nigga that's gonna be like, if this David Stern, nigga would have gave him double life. Nigga, all right.
David Stern would have had him killed, I'm not gonna lie. He would have had him executed at a Raptors game, half court, he would have had him shot.
Nah, guillotine.
I can see that.
A public show.
I can see that.
This is what happens when you break the rule. I'm so serious. Man, look, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little conflicted.
But about what?
Huh?
About what?
I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to why I was conflicted in a minute. Because
I remember you was conflicted.
Using your nigga. Nigga. I swear I was trying to lock in. You making it really hard right now, nigga. This is that shit I'm talking about. Nah, for real. For real though. Goddamn. I would like to retract my apology. Not apology, but the credit that I gave him. I back then 2 episodes ago, I
You're a
was
different
like,
man. You were a different man 2 episodes ago.
you fucking right. You goddamn right. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this nigga brownie points because I was like, hey, yo, my nigga, go big or go home. Like, if you finna go in and place a parlay, do it at the highest stage, right? This was before I realized he wasn't the nigga that did the 80K parlay. He told somebody, and that person happened to drop the 80K parlay that turned into $1.1 million, which sparked everything.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he was the one that placed that bet. No, he didn't. All of his other bets ranged between like 15 and a couple $1,000s or whatever. Like I think he made like a grand total of like what? Not 21,000.
Can you share your screen to the tweet I sent you?
Got you.
Yeah, because I think they got some of the information there.
Yeah, let's get this correct.
Jontay Porter, you just reading some of this back before we pull it up on the screen. Like Jontay Porter, bro, you were just sort of stupid, bro. Like,
ain't no sort of, my nigga. The NBA investigation revealed he bet at least 13 times on NBA games. He bet 54,000 on NBA games and won $21,000.
I guess
He didn't bet on games he played. He bet on the Raptors to lose. Also, want to keep this in mind. The one time he did bet on the Raptors to lose, them niggas won. Want to keep that in mind.
Motivation.
Now,
well, I can't imagine y'all winning the game. He was probably sick.
Like, damn, y'all really fucked up my parlay. Y'all really fucked up my parlay. So yeah, I'm retracting my brownie points because I thought you was really going big and going home. You know better. You are no better than them NFL niggas that I was slandering back then too. Why are y'all gambling for thousands of dollars?
Like, actually, what was his contract? Let me put. What is his contract?
I know he was a 2-way player. I think he was set to make. I think it was still 6 figures. I think it was still 6 figures. If I'm not mistaken, maybe.
And he was on a 2-way contract. It doesn't show me the details of 2-way. It just the only news says December 8th signed a 2-way contract with Toronto. April 17th received a lifetime ban from the NBA. So.
I'm about to look up an average 2-way contract salary. The average is about $300K. So like anywhere between 279 and
oh no, I see. Per Hoops Hype, his 2-way contract with the Raptors, it was valued at $411,000.
Okay, so that Porter Jr. tax for sure. You know what I mean? 100,000. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I looked up some film on this nigga. It's like, yes, he's trash, but he wasn't that goddamn. Like he wasn't like.
He was bad, but he wasn't the Nazis.
Point of no return. It wasn't like it was not the Nazis. It was not year 20 Udonis Haslem. Like, had he worked on this game, he could have been with the Nuggets. You know what I mean? You could have gone the Nuggets route for real. And
he was working on his game, except it was just his gambling game. Like, and he wasn't good at that either. He lost. He didn't make that much, right? Then it said he lost 54,000.
Nah, he gambled 51. So I think he had a 21,000 profit. I think if I made it.
Okay.
I think it was a profit of 20,000. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think this is one of very few people that actually had career earnings, like on the positive side. And to that, I say I would hope so because you are determining the games yourself. You are directly impacting your own bets, I would think.
Yeah, his net win. Those are his net winnings of 21,000. So I mean, no. But still, Jontay, what the? Be so for real with yourself. Why did you think this was gonna work?
He is for real.
Like, what does he do now? Like, where does he go from this? Like imagine you were him. You just received a lifetime ban from the NBA. You go to sleep and then you wake up. What is your next step?
Calling
like it's You said what?
Calling that. I'm making a phone call to that translator. Hey, we about to turn 200 into 20,000. We finna turn 20,000 into 20 mil, nigga. We finna really go crazy with it. But like I said, bro, like these niggas are mixed, bro. If I was in all seriousness, if I was a nigga like Jontay, I would be calling my brother Michael Porter Jr. and being like, Michael, please save us. Michael, and literally, like, I feel like Michael, because I'm calling that nigga Michael, bro, because he really been going through it. A lot of things that he talks about now makes a lot of sense. This overt Christianity he got going on, it's making a lot of sense.
It's because he was homeschooled, bro.
It's that, but like, look at his surroundings, my nigga. Look at his brother Coben Porter. Just got a crazy, not a crazy sentence, but killed the woman on some shit.
Just got sentenced for a DUI. A fatal DUI.
Fatal DUI. Jontay, lifetime ban. You know what I mean? And these are niggas that are going through injuries. I think this nigga done tore his ACL twice. The Coben Porter dude, he didn't had an injury. You know what I mean? MPJ, you were supposed to be the number 1 overall pick, and a bad back kind of hindered you, but you still overcame it.
He's so good now.
You know what I mean? You know, when people are very like overt in their Christianity, and this is not a religious podcast, but you know, they always try to hit you with that overt forgiving route. Just mad forgiving. Like, yeah, God said love thy neighbor. I remember because his first controversy was during that George Floyd time when he was like, yo, we gotta pray for everybody.
Yeah.
But it makes sense when you have brothers like this.
Something about MPJ tells me he's not the forgiving kind.
Oh, he is.
I don't know, bro. A lot of people with the same ideologies as him, they the fake forgiving kind, bro.
Oh, he gonna forgive his brothers for real.
I want to know how their parents feel, bro. Cause like you did all you could. You got all your, or not. I guess not. Coben, I believe you said. I guess he didn't make it to the NBA, but you got 2 sons who made it to the NBA. One is doing amazing, making like $250,000, or not $250,000, but $250 million. Yep. And then the other one is Jontay Porter. Were they successful as parents, or I don't know?
I feel like they did the best that they could. Because even if I'm Jontay, I'm like, if I was to really get nasty with it, I'd be like, hey. At least I'm not in jail. You know what I mean? I'm stupid, but
he's only not in jail because they made gambling legal. He was like a year out of it. This is last year he'd be in jail.
That's like when the niggas like see our rankings and they barely meet the allegations of 23 going on to 24, and they just miss. They just missed the player development that we got, playing for them niggas. That's Jontay. As parents, they did a lot. And the return on investment, you should have just put all your marbles into Michael Porter Jr. That's basically what it sounds like it should have been. All your kids are injury prone. For all your kids to be injury prone is kind of crazy, though.
It's genetics.
Brothers, the sisters.
That has to be genetics.
Yeah. And I feel like Michael, and like seeing his pot, and that's another thing. If he was, I think Jontay was doing this for the love of the game. He wasn't doing this for real money, because if he really wanted some money, like if he really wanted to go get some bank for real, he could have just been a co-host for his brother's podcast.
Like if he really wanted some bread, he would have, hey, let's start this business or something like that. Like he should, Jontay Porter, he could probably still do that. Like he should be fine with a brother like that if they have a good relationship, which I assume they do. Like I have nothing that proves that they don't, but like he's not gonna be broke. So
he's not gonna be broke.
But it's just like, bro, be so for real. I can't.
Yeah,
disappointing.
Literally, like he invites everybody. He had a porn star on the podcast. You know what I mean? So.
My MPJ, he's an odd fellow.
He's gonna be working for Fox News one of these days.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be surprised
at all.
Hey man, Denver, mile high.
Yeah. Speaking of other disappointing things, the Philadelphia 76ers, they finally did what they should have done a long time ago and gave Allen Iverson a statue. Except, like,
Did you want to applause for this? do we hit the applause for that?
Except, like, did they really do what they should have done? Now, yes, it's good he got him a little statue, but it is a little statue. Can you see my screen?
I can.
All right, this is Allen Iverson unveiling whatever the Sixers gave him. And boom, that's the statue. For the people who aren't watching on YouTube, the statue is like 3 feet tall, maybe. Allen Iverson is not a tall man, and he's looking at that statue. He patted it on its head, bro. Like, this is Philly. Why did you do it? This is arguably one of the most important athletes in your franchise's history, and you gave him that statue.
Gave that nigga a Calvin Cambridge.
That they gave him a Funko Pop. Like, that's they gave him a Funko Pop, bro.
Yeah, gave that nigga a Shad Moss.
Like, why did they? And Philly is the same. Philly's the same place that has a statue of Rocky, a full life statue of Rocky. Like, this is what they gave Allen Iverson. This Funko Pop right here.
That's crazy. Yeah. So, like, their defense is that it's like a whole walk. It's like a NBA, a Sixers Legends walk. So it's like all the statues are that size, and they're like all around, like in a walkway.
That's so stupid. So stupid.
So Dr. J has the same kind of size statue. Moses Malone, all those people, they're just a little bit different. And to that, I say, hey, that's dumb, considering that Nick Foles has a fucking statue.
Nick Foles has a statue. Rocky's not real, and he has a statue. Rocky's a fake human being. He's Sylvester Stallone, and he has a statue.
Like a big
that people care about. It's a big statue, and people defend. I think it might be bigger than life size. I've never been to. I don't think is it bigger than life size? I don't know, but he has a whole statue. This is why Philly. This is why the Sixers suck, bro.
Yeah, hey man, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't defend that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I can't defend none of that.
At all.
I think that might be the most embarrassing. Well, I don't think his statue is the most embarrassing one, because having a Karl Malone statue in this time is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about bigger than life. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. But I have no words.
Philly, you just... And honestly, bro, watch them give Embiid a real life statue. I'd be sick.
I don't think they will, bro.
They better not. If they didn't give Dr. J one, they can't give nobody else.
No, I'm saying, like, Dr. J is that same size. They just want to be like you, Jax. They want to zag when everybody zigs.
I don't do no stupid shit like that.
They want to zig when everybody zag.
They gave that man a Funko Pop.
That's so crazy.
But
yeah,
hey,
I miss that. I miss being able to type the word AI in Google and Allen Iverson pop up.
Bro,
I can't even do that no more. I typed in AI. Some bullshit Drake lyrics came up. This shit pissed me off.
Chat GPT has ruined Allen Iverson's legacy, and I can't stand for it.
Fuck, bro.
But we have to, since we're talking about Philly, let's go ahead and talk about the playing games. Let's start with the Eastern Conference. Philly, they just beat Miami 105-104. The Sixers won that game, so that officially makes them they're in the playoff conversation now. They're the 7th seed. So shout out to them, I guess. In the 9-10 game, the Bulls beat the Hawks. Surprise, surprise. And the Bulls, they now advance to play the Heat. So it's going to be Philly as the 7th seed, and then whoever wins versus Chicago and Miami as the 8th seed. Did you watch any of the playing games?
I watched every last one.
Not surprising. What were some of the things you took away from? Actually, no. I just want to say this: we were saying that Miami and Philly were going to make the playoffs easy. Now with Jimmy hurt, it's going to end up being Chicago in the playoffs because I don't think Miami is good enough to beat. I don't think Miami without Jimmy is good enough to beat Chicago.
I wish last pod everything was solidified with like the play-ins.
Yeah.
Because my high take was that Chicago was gonna do this. Like, and it's not even gonna be good at hoops. Like, it's just like I think this will be the year that even with Jimmy, they wasn't gonna be able to get there for real.
And I'm mad you kept trying to be like, oh, they're the Heat are a better team than blah 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 blah. Like, no,
Yeah.
the Heat are a bad team. They just have Jimmy Butler.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, but my whole thing about that was just like, it's either one or the other. It's like I can't keep saying that a nigga is overachieving. I was just tired of like people saying like they're overachieving. Like if Miami was to like what's over besides this? Like, granted, if they somehow if Jimmy was fully healthy and they beat Chicago, what would be overachieving?
I think overachieving is winning around in the playoffs. Like if they're healthy, because like I said, this is not a good. In my eyes, this is a very bad team. Minus Jimmy Butler, like they don't have. I don't think they have anybody that consistently can like score that hoe for real. So I think with like a fully healthy Miami team, like overachieving with them would be them winning around in the playoffs.
Okay. And if that's what you feel like is overachieving, then I can agree. I can agree and understand why you feel like it's a bad team. And I was like, yo, if you're a bad, my thing was like, yo, if you're really a bad team, you can get knocked out of the play-in. And I feel like they're gonna get knocked out of the play-in anyway. I really felt like Chicago was going to knock them out of the play-in. This is the same matchup that happened last year. Chicago versus Miami, and Chicago was up. Was
that the game where DeMar DeRozan's daughter was just like yelling? Was that the game?
Yeah, they played the Raptors. It was Chicago's versus the Raptors, and she was screaming. But she wasn't. I don't think she was allowed to go to the one against Miami. And they lost. Chicago lost.
It's because DeMar, he being a good father. He need to be a bad father. He need to getting the graphic that say DeMar DeRozan. She's out for the game because she won't be like. He need to let her go to the game.
And Loki be hurting in my heart when I be seeing that. Like, damn, Shorty ain't gonna be at the game. And
let her skip school for a couple of days, bro. Let her just be at the game yelling, bro. She'll be fine,
school, bro. It's elementary school, bro. It should be fine, bro. Like, I'll be looking at that and I'll be like, damn, because I've been to that arena before, and like, it don't matter where you sit, the seats is pretty decent, but I don't know, man. I get jealous every time I go to another arena. This is very off topic. I do get jealous going to other people's arenas. They be so fucking hype. It don't matter how bad they are. It don't matter how good or bad they are.
Houston not really a basketball city.
It's not. But at the same time, I never thought Dallas was a basketball city either, but it be going crazy out there.
Because they've won recently.
True.
And they have a superstar in Luka.
Yeah, but even when we had James Harden, it wasn't like, it was cool. Niggas just would show up. Houston in general, them niggas just be showing up late to games. Shit don't be filled out. The shit don't be packed out for real until like halftime. I said it be pissing me off, bro. But that's besides the point. I'll get back focused. But I had to get that shit off, bro. Houston do better, bro.
What are some of the other takeaways you had from the playing games? Or which Eastern Conference game do you want to talk about first, really?
Let's go. I felt like we already did Sixers. Did we basically do Sixers Miami?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really surprised me about that. Oh wait, no, I take that back. I'm lying like shit. Nick Batum, shout out to my nigga.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I keep thinking. I only think of Nick Batum as a Clipper in my head just because of that bar, bro.
Nah, that nigga Batum. I don't know if you watched it. That nigga Batum is the sole reason why I said the 76ers won. Nigga dropped 20. And then I don't know if you saw his wife.
His wife, yeah.
This is why you leave Batum.
Lily Batum. She said, "This is why you leave Batum in,
And
bro."
this is why I need. Hey, if she ain't stepping for me like this, I don't want her. I don't fucking want her, yo. Oh man, I saw that shit. I was like, look at this. I don't even know if that nigga black for real. That's black love.
Nick Batum is black, or I don't know if his wife is black.
I don't
Nick
know.
Batum is black.
Is she black? I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't look at her. I
couldn't tell from the picture. Like she's either light skinned or white, or like I think there's like a filter on that hoe too, so I can remember.
I saw that and I just had like a Monique moment. I was like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You better support your nigga.
Bro, I can't find it. There was an edit and it had Batum scoring while that song was playing in the background.
Oh man. So that was like my highlight of it. I was like, yo, that nigga Batum. Hey, it's the fourth quarter and this nigga Batum is in, bro. That's so legendary.
What he was like crypto floor seats. I got my tool in. Fourth quarter yelling.
Why
the fuck Batum in? And he was in that game going absolutely crazy. He had a block. He was making a couple threes. Like you said, he won them that game.
Yeah, he made like 6 threes. You want to play it? You want me to play it?
Yeah, play that.
All right, let me.
But this happened like a couple years ago. There was some freestyle from who was it? This group called the Blue Bucks Clan.
That's a great name.
Yeah. Blue Clan anything is crazy, I can't lie to you. But I mean just play the verse and they'll understand why.
Floor seats, crypto, I got my tool in.
And you see Batum hooping.
Yelling, why the fuck Batum in? Floor seats, crypto, I got my tool in.
They just looked it up.
Yeah, they did.
Floor seats, crypto, I got my tool
in. That's crazy. That's a crazy loop. But
that's a crazy straight to take. Because I know Nick Batum was like, when he was just like, what? Because he probably don't even listen to them. He French. He probably listened to them French rappers. I don't know no type of French music. He probably heard that. And he was like, what you say for me for?
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Nick Batum, man. That really made my motherfucking day.
Nah, bro. Watch him. I think this is last year too. So watch him go. What if he go crazy in the playoffs?
I want him to go crazy to play.
What if he lead this? It will not happen. But what if he leads the Sixers to a championship? Like I said, not gonna happen.
That would be sick as hell. And then we would see a statue of that nigga.
Another mini statue.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, cause I had there was something going on with my fucking TV where I couldn't watch the ESPN game. Like I could watch it. I could only watch it in like Spanish commentary. Don't ask me why it was fucking up. I don't know. I got it back working now, but like it was a Spanish commentary. So I'm just hearing this thing. I was dead. Yo, I was trying to edit at the same time. And I heard that shit like 3 times. I'm like, damn, this nigga going crazy. That shit made me interested. I turned the shit up. I was like, I guess I'm watching Nick Batum right now, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching this.
It's Batum time, nigga.
Bro, that's such a hard name if it was marketed right. What's crazy is he got drafted by the Rockets. I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh.
In 2008.
Remember when he was good for real?
Yeah, I remember that time. We've been league hopping.
Let's transition to the Western Conference games. Now, the 7-8 matchup in the play-in, that was the Lakers versus the Pelicans. And I watched that game, and I was mad that the Pelicans lost. So now the Lakers is the 7th seed. And then the 9-10 game, it was Sacramento versus Golden State. The Kings won, and they officially eliminated the Warriors from the playoffs. And Sacramento will play New Orleans for the 8th seed.
Been praying on them niggas' downfall for years. Good shit. Good shit, boy, Sacramento.
I can see somebody's happy that the Warriors are. The dynasty is a dynasty over.
It need to be over, but I don't know. You know, them niggas love to zag when a nigga zig. I don't know.
I don't think they can. I mean, Clay's gonna want to come back, but man,
they need to blow it up. Absolutely.
He put up a stinker, bro. He put up a stinker, and I like Clay, but 0 for 10. He didn't make a single shot. He didn't score a single point.
He did not put up a stinker. He didn't put up anything.
Yeah. He put up nothing. He put up That's it. That's what he put up.
A nigga put up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that nigga put up a mute. Nigga put up a mine. That's crazy.
But the person who did not put up a mute was Keon Ellis on the Kings. I think he was undrafted out of Bama. I never heard this man in my life.
Never in my
He
life.
was going crazy. I think he like picked Steph like 3 times. I think he ended with like 15 points. Like and he's not even like their normal starter, bro. He was hooping. He was going crazy.
They pulled up his old tweets, and there was a tweet of him tweeting, like he had like a tweet in 2015. He was like, Klay Thompson's so fucking trash. Hashtag sorry.
He went out and he proved it, bro. He went out and he proved it.
I was just like, God damn. I want to have a moment like that. I want to have a moment where niggas can go back to my tweet and it bang that crazy, and I'm the reason why it bangs.
Oh my goodness.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I need to do some shit. Like, man, like imagine somebody like 13 years old, like, man, Wemby looks so dunkable, bro. I could dunk on that nigga right now. And then like he gets in the league his rookie year, and he like Kai Jones and shit.
That would be funny.
That'd be some funny ass shit, but you know, I'm happy about everything. The play-in, man, that play-in, even though it wasn't the official playoffs, you felt that playoff atmosphere. I'm ready.
I think they need to, like, the thing I hate about the play-in is they just need to go ahead and call it playoffs, because like the play-in stats, they don't even get recorded anywhere. Like they don't count for playoff stats or regular season. It just exists in the ether, bro. Just go ahead and make that a part of the playoff, bro. It's weird. It's just make it official, bro. It's a little weird.
You're right. The Hawks need to blow it up, and the Warriors need to blow it up.
Yeah.
2 teams that got eliminated. I felt bad for Zion,
because the Pelicans are going to come back and win that game, and then Zion, I don't know. I don't think they said what happened.
It was a hamstring issue, I think.
Really didn't like. It was weird because I think he had scored, and then right after he just like was just like, "Come get me out the game," because he looked fine, but it was just weird. And if he was healthy, he would have came back in because they were going to win that game with him. They were on the comeback, so it's like it sort of sucks they lost like that.
It's like God, like as soon as he hit that 40th point, God was like,
"Slow down."
You thought you was finna pass LeBron? Stop it, nigga. Stop that shit right now. It was his coming out party because that nigga was unstoppable.
I don't think will he be able to play this next game? I don't think I think it said he might be out. I'm not sure.
I think he might be out. Like, you would just have to pray that you could beat was it the Kings?
Yeah, I think if Zion's not there, because Brandon Ingram, he also didn't play good. CJ McCollum didn't really play that well as well. So if Zion's not there, I'm pretty sure.
Put all my eggs in the basket for my nigga Trey Murphy. Hey, that nigga, I fuck with Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy good though. He good though.
He got like such a high arcing 3. I ain't gonna lie, he had me hyped.
He'll call one,
but if I was OKC, I will. If I was OKC, I would want to match up with Sacramento anyway, because the Pelicans play OKC kind of decent.
And like just like everybody make like comments on Chet's size, but he has been playing very well despite him being super duper skinny. But like with Zion, there's nothing you can do. Like that size is just too much, bro. Like imagine. Like Zion ran over LeBron LeBron, he took a charge from Zion. Like LeBron's a big human being, and Zion just like barreled through his chest. And LeBron's lucky to be alive. If that happened to Chet, like his torso would be gone, but his legs would still be there. Like so.
Yeah, he would have a torn meniscus. I just off the strength.
He'd have a torn just body, bro.
Labrum. It's like spinal.
I hurt my back. Spinal. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what would happen.
Oh God. Yeah. But yeah, it got me ready for the playoffs. And speaking of the playoffs, hey man, look. The picks are back.
You thought we forgot about picks.
Come on now. Thought you was finna retire. You thought we was gonna wait till September to bring back picks. No.
Oh, the NFL, they're not playing. There's no picks. No.
Oh, nigga.
You should know better. You should know. We do something different every single. Why wouldn't we do something? They're not paying attention. They don't be paying attention to the intro.
Damn, bro. Oh God. You want to start the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference?
We can start. We're gonna start with the play-in games, right?
Well, we'll do the one each, one play-in game each.
And we just start with the East because we pretty much. I'm pretty sure we know who's gonna win both the play-in games. Like with the East, the play-in, yeah, the Bulls are gonna beat the Heat because they don't have any Jimmy.
Absolutely.
And then the Kings are gonna beat the Pelicans because they don't have no Zion.
I still got the Pelicans winning.
Okay. So that's your pick.
That's my pick. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, for sure,
bro. I just feel like Brandon. If Brandon Ingram is playing, I don't see him having two stinkers in a row, man. I don't know.
We'll see. But those are our picks for the play-in game. Now let's get to the real playoffs.
Good shit. Did you want to
I'm gonna let you start. I'm gonna let you take the.
Did you want me to like do like a screen share of like what the teams are?
Sure. Why not?
Fuck it, since I already have it up.
Yeah, you already have it. So cool.
Yeah. The official bracket, first round. All right. So we already got this one out the way.
Yeah.
So we already got the plans. So
let's not worry about the 1 seeds because the 8 hasn't been officially decided yet. So
fair.
Yeah.
So let's go 2-7 matchup. Nuggets Lakers.
I got the Nuggets in 5. What about you?
Nuggets in 6. Nuggets in 6. I think Anthony Davis may have a 30-point game. Nuggets in 6.
His 30 don't matter when Jokic has 87 and 14 rebounds and 22 assists.
I'm looking forward to them playing intense defense for 23 and a half seconds, and then Jokic throwing up some bullshit and
making it. He's so good. I never seen nobody like. He just makes I feel like he makes the most. There's no way he should make that whole shots.
Yeah, like he's like the reverse Julius Randle, because like Julius Randle be throwing up a whole bunch of hell no's, but like this nigga Jokic, bro, like he'll do that and it go in, and it'll piss me off. It'll piss me off, bro. Eastern, like, do you want to go all West first and then all East, or go back and forth between?
We can go back and forth.
All right, Knicks 76ers.
As much as it hurts me to say this, I think the Knicks are gonna. It's gonna be Knicks in 6, and I don't like the Knicks, but it's gonna be Knicks in 6.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Depend on how well Batum play.
That's real. He's a difference maker in the series. It's real.
That nigga legit an X factor right now. I'm gonna still say, you know what? I'm gonna say Knicks in 5.
Okay.
Because they ain't got Julius Randle, and I believe that's an addition by subtraction. So I'm gonna say Knicks in 5.
You're not wrong.
That nigga's horrible. Man. 3-6 seed. Timberwolves versus Suns.
I got the Suns. This is gonna be a tough series for the Suns. I got the Suns in 7.
I got the Wolves in 7.
It's gonna be a tough series for both of them, I feel like. But with the Suns, at some point it's just like, bro, we have like, yes, the Wolves are a better roster, but bro, the Suns got to realize we have Booker, we have KD, we have Bradley Beal. These are 3 like 2 superstars and a Bradley Beal who's still good, like some of the best at their position, bro. They just got to realize like, hey, this is our series to win. Yes, it's been a good season for the Wolves, but come on, bro.
I got the Wolves in 7, and I keep thinking about that clip of Anthony Edwards. Yeah, they got Kevin Durant. We got Jaden McDaniels.
It's time to prove it. It's time to prove it.
I'm like, hey, this is your time to shine, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't have faith in Bradley Beal. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it's hard to have faith in Bradley. He played like 30 games this season, bro. It's hard to have faith in Bradley Beal. So this is really hurting my heart because
to your point, we've been talking. Well, I haven't been talking about it as much as you have, but Kevin Durant has been having one of his better seasons.
He's still cold, bro.
So
like,
fucking efficient. It's like, yo,
like his whole shot chart is green. I've never seen that in my life, bro.
he's like, he's a legit 2K nigga, bro. It's crazy. That being said, it's gonna come down to Jaden McDaniels and Karl Anthony Towns. I'll be honest with you. I'm putting my faith into the Dominican man and Anthony Edwards. Am I proud of that? No, I'm not. Bucks Pacers. I ain't gonna hold you. I got Pacers in 6, nigga.
I got Pacers in. Well, I know Giannis is hurt, so that definitely influenced my decision. That's why I have the Pacers.
Oh, it never influenced my decision. This would be my pick regardless.
Oh, they do have Doc Rivers as a coach. Never mind. Pacers in 5. Pacers in 5.
Hey, yo, the way Halliburton talking right now, he was like, "Hey, man, nigga said, I hope we're able to keep the basketball when we win too."
Actually, no, you know what? No, it's gonna be Pacers in 7 because Doc, he likes blowing 3-1 leads. He's done that a couple times. He's gonna fit with the tradition. So it's gonna be Pacers in 7.
Damian Lillard getting bounced in the first round that shit might feed families.
He didn't. It's the Bucks' fault. He didn't want to go there. He would be in Miami right now. And I'm not. If he was in Miami, that team would be so much better, bro. Like,
yeah, instead of them being an 8 seed, they'd be a 6 seed.
The Bucks doing that whole thing they wouldn't be in the play-in. But the Bucks doing that whole thing this offseason to get Dame, even though he didn't want to be there, like it was. They low-key had a bad offseason.
Yeah.
Trading Drew when they didn't need to, getting Dame when they were better off without him. Like, yeah, they had a bad offseason.
We have more highlights of Thanasis than Damian Lillard this season. I want you to understand that. Bleacher Report has more Sham God and Hezzy pull-ups made by Thanasis than Damian. The only time we talk about Damian Lillard is when Glorilla is on the news for something.
Yeah.
And his ex-wife is not happy about that. But you know,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, man. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go back to the East.
Okay.
Get this one out the way. Cavaliers Magic.
Magic in 4.
Yeah.
Magic in 4.
Orlando Magic. I had Magic in 7 in a brutal ass game, like a brutal, unwatchable ass series. This is gonna be the unwatchable series. You remember that Timberwolves series last year?
No, because I didn't watch it.
But I forgot who they played. It was somebody.
Who did they play?
Timberwolves and.
Because I know they played. It wasn't Timberwolves and Nuggets. The Timberwolves and Nuggets was a good series.
It was.
The what you call it? They pushed him. I think didn't Jokic say that Timberwolves was a toughest matchup? Yeah,
because Rudy Gobert was doing his thing. Man, I don't know who they played, bro, but it had to be them. It had to be them.
Was they that shit? I don't remember. But regardless,
but it's gonna be one of those like, this is gonna be that game. I do not give a fuck, and I feel bad because this is one of the few times Paulo Banchero gonna be on somebody's national television.
National. It's gonna be this NBA TV. Got this NBA TV written all over it, bro.
They finna have this bitch on Tubi. They finna have this matchup on Timu. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready for Jalen Suggs to put Evan Mobley in a blender. I ain't gonna lie.
Evan Mobley, he's been having a rough past few games, bro.
I'm sorry, yo. I can never see a positive highlight from Evan Mobley. That nigga's always. This is this generation's Brandon Knight right now so far, man.
Oh.
He a tall ass Brandon Knight right now.
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That's mean, bro.
And I ain't really got no problem with this nigga.
It's not even like Brandon Knight was terrible. He just got caught in the worst circumstance every single time.
Evan Mobley not no trash ass nigga. You know what I mean? And he's not a goofy player like JaVale McGee. He just be caught in some crazy situations. Why are you guarding Paul George right now?
I know, in his head, it's always that, screw it. I bet you're wondering how I got here right now. That's probably always playing in his head, bro.
God, bro, that nigga was playing Paul George and Eric. He heard Erykah Badu
no, this can't be.
The kitchen was more.
Oh my god. But let's get
I'm so unserious, bro. Get the fuck out of
let's
here.
get to the 4 or 5 in the West because this is the
Clippers.
matchup.
Clippers Mavericks, man, the one we all been waiting for.
This one, I don't know who to pick for this one. I'm going to be it's whatever happens. It's going to be 7, I think, but I don't know who to pick.
Oh, you don't know who to pick?
Nah,
Go ahead, take your pick. I know who I'm gonna pick.
I guess Mavs in 7, but I don't even feel confident in that one. Like I really think this go either way. I have no idea. Mavs in 5.
I really want to say Mavs in 4 to get real nasty, but I won't do it. Mavs in 5.
Why do you say Mavs in 5?
Mavs in 5, because Kyrie and Luka are looking different this year. They got a good squad, and I have zero faith in the fucking Clippers. I never do. I always take injury into consideration.
Oh, Kawhi is hurt. I forgot. Okay, so I'm going Mavs in 6 then. It's still gonna be close, but Kawhi is hurt. I forgot about that.
Not trying to hear none of that shit right now, man.
Kawhi is hurt, bro.
I'm not saying he's not hurt. I understand that, but this is why I take everything into consideration.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I will never call them a championship contender because of shit like this. When you get injured every single year. When you get injured every single year, you gotta have, can't say barring injury, man. Can't say that shit, man. You are injury. You are prone. This is what you are. Know what I mean? Just when we thought you got away with it, God said, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Mavs are 5. But I think they're saying that they gave that nigga an injection or some shit like that.
Yeah, he had like an injection in his knee or something like that.
Some shit that don't even sound productive or positive. That don't sound.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to get injected in my knee if I'm supposed to play in an NBA game in a couple of days. I want my knee to be not need an injection, but
I need my knee not need. Ooh,
shut up.
Talk to him.
Man, just get to it's that time, bro. It's that time.
Battle Rap Jackson, man.
Shut up, bro. It's that time. Bro. We got to get to it.
I'm sorry, yo. I had to, bro. I'm sorry, nigga. Let me get this shit out of here, man. You go ahead first, or I'm going.
All right, I'm gonna go. This is my hot take. Then my hot take is they need to raise the NBA draft age.
Right? Yeah.
It's now you only have to be 1 year removed from high school. I think you need to be 2 years removed, bro. They need to raise that age. I believe this because these players Anthony Simons is what he been in the NBA 6 years. I had no idea. That's insane. He's only 24. He's been in the league 6 years. That's crazy. But like realistically, though, I think raising the draft age it'll get these younger players. They'll be developed more because they have to. It's mandatory. They got to spend an extra year in college or wherever they're learning at. So they can get more fundamentals because the coaches they won't just be trying to push them out. They'll be trying to teach them a little bit more. They're developing more chemistry. They're getting NIL money, which is a plus. It could benefit college basketball because it'll probably be more familiarity with names. I just think it's all around the best solution because there's too many of these 18, 19-year-olds coming in the NBA and being cheese. And like, yeah, they're getting money, but now in college you can get money. So like, bro, just stay that, add that extra year, let them players get better so they can come to the NBA and start hooping for real. And that's my hot take.
I just think that one extra year not gonna really do it. You're putting a Band-Aid over an open surgery wound, like until AAU gets abolished, bro. Like
that's not gonna that's not gonna happen no time soon. So we might as well just start with. We got to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. It's the first step. If you want people to keep being trash, bro, I don't like these trash ass. Like I don't want them. I don't want them in my league.
Stop having these GMs be so fucking trash. How about that? How about draft?
We can't stop that. Like the AAU thing, we can't stop that. The GM thing, we can't stop that. So we got to start somewhere, bro.
So we gotta save each other. We gotta save the GMs from themselves.
Yes, if it saves basketball.
Because I feel like Anthony Simons would have thrived somewhere else. I don't think an extra year of college was going to make his time.
No, I'm not talking about. I wasn't talking about Anthony Simons. I was just saying he's been in the NBA way longer than I realized.
Tell me somebody. Tell me a player or two where, like, okay, had he just stayed an extra year, we'll be viewing this nigga a different way.
I'm gonna take it back on you because this was the first time I thought this thought, and this was years ago. It was the Julius Randle draft. I forget what year that was, but his Kentucky teammate came out, James Young, and I thought James Young was so good, but I think he just needed another year. Now he's not in the NBA. His career has been trash.
He got drafted to the Boston Celtics, right?
Yeah, but he ended up not being like if he stayed another year, he'd be in the league right now. He's just one example. James Young was good. He just came out way too early.
I'm not saying that he wasn't good. Okay.
He just came out way too early. That's a long
time ago, nigga.
Bro, it's always stuck. It's always stuck in my head, bro.
I think Jared was in the league back then.
Bro, this hoe's always been stuck in my head. I just be like, man, he could have been so cold, bro. You reminded me of J.R. Smith.
Was that the Marcus Smart draft?
Whichever draft Julius Randle was in. I don't know.
Can you give me a more recent player?
A more recent one? All right. Jalen Suggs. Because it took him a while to bring it around, but now he's not even all the way. He hasn't even brought it all the way around because he still can't really score. Like he's been a solid defender, but his offense leaves a lot to be desired. So that's another one. Even like some of these younger rookies, like Jalen Hood-Schifino, we were talking about earlier. Like he's on the Lakers, he's not getting no burn for real because he's not good. Who else? Who else could have benefited? What's his name? James Wiseman. If he actually played college basketball, if he actually got some development, his career would probably be looking a lot better right now. Like I just think people be needing another year, and it's okay.
I think they need another year, but I don't think it's for the reasons that you think it is.
I
think niggas need to stop. Like I think, well, GMs will never be. They won't get it out their minds to not do this, but we need to start making it normal that there's only going to be maybe one or two players max in every draft that's going to be a star in this league. And every player is not going to have a superstar. Every draft is not going to have a superstar.
For sure.
But you may have an all-star caliber player. There's only going to be maybe one or two. The chance of that being in the lottery may be higher, but let's be fucking for real. You're drafting for role players. You're drafting for a solid player. Y'all need to stop drafting 18 and 19-year-olds with nothing but raw talent. They need to go back into school and learn a system. This is why niggas at Villanova thrive, because they in a system. Jalen Brunson was in that system. He's an outlier, though, because that nigga's now starting to turn into something I've never thought that nigga was going to be. Josh Hart. Even Cam Whitmore to a degree. Like, they're in a system. So they need to go back to school so they can learn how to be a role player, because college is going to teach you how to be a role player. Everybody's not going to be a star. When everybody's one and done, the expectation is, oh yeah, he got that talent. I can see him have 6-7 all-stars. The player comps need to stop being against all-stars. I was looking at Jalen Green's comp coming out, and respectfully, like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it no more. Nigga had the comparison to Kobe work ethic. I'm like, what are we talking about? What the fuck
people
are we
just
talking
be saying stuff?
Respectfully. Like, what are we doing?
Like, these draft comps, you having people think like it be gassing the players up too, because like now Jet Howard think he's gonna be a star. Like, he won't be. It's okay, but he's not like
Evan
Grady Dick think he's gonna be amazing, bro. Like it's
Evan
gonna be
Mobley.
Kyle Korver.
Evan Mobley think he like gonna be that nigga.
Bro, relax. Evan Mobley can still be. He can turn it around, bro.
His comparison was Tim Duncan.
He can still turn it around, bro. He won't be Tim, but he can turn it around, bro.
Oh, I'm saying he can be good. He can be, but he can be a very good role player. That's cool. He can be a third option on a championship team. I can see that. Being Tim, being Dwight, no. No, nigga. Sorry, but I get it, bro. I agree because niggas just need to wrap their mind around being role players instead of superstars and stars. But yeah, I can kind of agree with your hot take now. Now that we're talking, let's increase it.
Raise that age, bro, please. Adam Silver, go ahead and do it.
Now, my counter question before I have my hot take: would this affect what we got going on when we talk about the age of 24?
Ooh.
Do I have to bump it up to 25? Or is it solidified at 24 because now it's like you are really molded into a player? Like once you're in the league, like we're not teaching you the game of basketball anymore. Like
I think it can still stay at 24.
Nigga like me might back that bitch up to 23. Yeah, now we really know who you are, nigga. Catch up. But 24, I'll still keep it 24.
I think it'll still be 24.
I bet. I'll be real quick with mine. My hot take is very simple. I don't support. Well, let me rephrase.
Starting your hot take off like that sort of crazy. I cannot lie to you.
I support almost everybody black. Okay. Almost. Emphasis on almost. Because some of you bitches are very dumb. All right. Some of you niggas are very dumb. Let's not. Bitch is a gender neutral thing for me right now. But when we talked about the WNBA draft, somebody leaked the information about what these women were making, what the contract salaries were looking like. I don't have it pulled up, but we're basically looking at like 85K, 90K in that range a year, and it just seemed like everybody was in a fucking outrage. It didn't seem like new information for me. I'm like, these women been
like, if you know about the WNBA, then yeah, you know that the contract's gonna be. But a lot of people are new, so they don't realize that they don't get paid that much.
Yeah, a lot of people understood that they wanted to get paid more, but sometimes when you look at something in real time, it kind of conceptualizes a little bit different. I'm not going to shame or judge you about that. What I will judge and shame you about is if you job shaming, if you're trying to compare shit, you're trying to get jokes off. I just couldn't do it, yo. I saw too many women out there talking about, man, I make more in my desk job. No, you don't. You're lying. There's no fucking way there's no fucking way you're making 90K at an entry level desk job. That's just not happening. And if you're really doing that, DM me. DM the fuck out of me. I want you to understand, yes, they are being underpaid. Severely underpaid, but they're still making more money than you. I want to know a job, because they're only working for 4 months. Name me a job that's giving you 90K for 4 months of work. But you out here talking about your Amazon, my Amazon job making more. No, you're lying. I don't give a fuck about night shift differential, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And it just really be the women that really piss me off, because y'all really supposed to be the real supporters. But it'd be like real people that I know in real fucking life. Like it'd be like the real, that'd be the one that disappoint me. Not the shorty with the OnlyFans on the bio that she took off.
All right.
I just saw the OnlyFans in your bio. You took it off because it was flopped. It flopped. It cool. Don't lie and tell me that you was working on yourself. No, shorty.
I feel like this hot take was just.
Yes.
It was just a veiled attempt to find another job.
You said what?
It was just a veiled attempt to learn about other higher paying jobs.
It's just like,
and I respect it.
What are we really doing, bro? Like what? Like what? Do we, like be fucking for real. Stop job shaming these women because they're still. First of all, this is not their only streaming income.
Yeah, we just told y'all Caitlin Clark is her contract is $20 million.
She will be just fine. Stop talking about Caitlin Clark's fucking base salary.
Like Angel Reese will be perfectly fine.
You're going to be perfectly fine. Now you niggas that want to act like you're not casual, but you're really casual, be careful. Because I know what you niggas is trying to do. Y'all trying to find that Aaliyah Edwards jersey. You're trying to find some other jerseys in there that's like a diamond in the rough. You trying to zag when everybody zig with not trying to do the Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark. If you are buying a jersey and it is not Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, I am telling you right now, slow your roll. Please do not buy no jersey until the final roster is out. These women do be getting cut. Last year was deemed a successful draft. Only 15 of them women out of the 36 that got drafted ended up playing on the real roster. Everybody else got cut. I want you. I know you trying to be. I be in the W. I know this. This not the time to be cute, my nigga.
Yeah, you might lose a little bit of money.
You will lose money.
No Jontay Porter. No Jontay Porter.
No cap because he won money, but he won, but he lost.
He won, but like at what cost?
Exactly. But that's my hot take. If I'm tired of women or men that be job shaming and telling people and trashing people about their jobs, and their jobs don't even be all that. If you need to do OnlyFans, is your job really that popping for real?
What if they do it for the love of the game, bro?
If you doing it for the love of the game, find a man.
That's also true.
The fuck? Why am I? Well, I know. I don't want to do it, bro. I don't want to do it. Let's go ahead, because I can really go there. I won't.
Oh man,
I can easily just buy. Let me stop.
But anyways, another amazing episode.
A wonderful day to know more about sports. Thank y'all for tuning in. All y'all niggas. Where the videos at, man? What a TikTok? Hey, look, I got.
They're coming, bro. Relax.
Oh God, I'm glad they are. I literally made like 4 or 5. They're in the vault. We gonna get busy with them. Any last words, Jax?
Share, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And if you want to change your life, go do something life changing, bro.
For me, this is specifically for the new fans. Hey, be the change that you want to see. Stop all that goddamn complaining. The fuck you finna do about it? I can't do this. I can't. What you gonna do about it? You don't complain about it on Twitter. The fuck I'm finna do about it? Be the change you want to see.
That's real. We'll catch y'all next week. And